Hey, what's up everybody? So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing for you guys the adidas Velosamba and HAL Studio collaboration in this black and cream colorway. This is such a unique take by HAL Studios here by elevating a classic adidas Samba and implementing some really premium materials here and some unique details that makes this shoe stand out from the pack. So with that being said, let me show you guys a quick look and let's get into this review. These adidas Velosambas released on November 23rd, 2023 for approximately a retail price of $220 after the conversion from Australian dollars to US dollars. This particular pair, and part of the marketing tactic here, was that these were going to be limited to 300 pairs. However, credit to HAL Studios for really doing a good job in implementing a really unique system to try to prevent bots from taking over their website and eating up pretty much all the inventory. This is the first time that HAL Studios and adidas work together on a collaboration. So when you get the shoes are going to come in a mostly black box here. As you can see, minimal branding here. You pretty much have the adidas branding throughout the box, but once you open the box, you're going to find a card describing the details and the mindset and the idea behind this collaboration, which I do appreciate. I love when brands really come out and explain what they were thinking, what the idea was behind the collaboration. The shoes come with 2 pairs of laces. As you can see here, they have these really nice cream rope laces, but they do come out of the box with another pair of rope laces in the cream color. However, those do have reflective material, and then they also have a really cool lacing lock system. The upper of these Velosambas features some really nice updated materials here to give it a more premium look overall. It's primarily constructed out of a nice premium leather material and also some hairy suede around the toe box area and then all the way to the back of the shoe. On the inside part of the shoes are going to have this nice leather sock lining, again just to give it a more premium look overall. Insoles are made out of some nice premium materials to give it sort of a leather look overall. On the back of the insoles, you will find some HAL Studios and adidas branding. On the front of the tongue is primarily made out of a nylon material. You have that modern adidas logo. The whole lacing system and eye stays area of the shoe has a nice premium look, once again to give it an upscale look. The leather that they use on the eye stays also have a tumble leather look, just to create a more separation between the black leather that you'll see throughout the upper part of the shoe. On both lateral and medial side, you will find the classic 3 stripes that you'll find on a regular pair of Sambas. The stripes here also have that similar tumble leather that you'll find on the eye stays, and they also have these nice stitching around the branding just to give it an additional premium look. Towards the back of the shoe on the lateral side, you will find some minimal branding there with the adidas by HAL Studio design thinking, and then the sort of code or the model number of this shoe. All the way to the back of the shoe around the ankle collar area, where you'll find that gray hairy suede. The right shoe has the adidas logo, and then the left shoe has the initials of HAL Studio design thinking. These have the classic Samba midsole and outsole. However, because these are a Velosamba, you will find this huge cutout here on the outsole, and this opening is where you're going to latch onto the pedals of your bike. The Velosamba is a multi-purpose commuter cycling shoe designed for the modern individual. The outsole is equipped with a 2-bolt cleat mount coupled with a reinforced midsole that flexes to ensure comfort during walking. When it comes to adidas Sambas, I suggest you go with your regular size or true to size. If you're someone who has wide feet, then maybe consider trying on a pair of Sambas if you never owned a pair of Sambas before you go ahead and buy these, because right now the resale price on these is really high, and I don't want you guys to spend your hard-earned money and then you buy a shoe that doesn't fit. So try on a pair of regular adidas Sambas and see if they fit, and if they do, obviously make a decision then. Because one thing to keep in mind with this particular collab is that because the upper is primarily leather, they are going to feel even tighter to put on. I actually struggled to put these on because the upper part wasn't really stretching as much. I obviously had to loosen up the laces as much as possible, and I was still struggling to get these on. So just keep that in mind. Obviously the upper is leather, so over time it is going to stretch out a little bit and it's going to become a little bit easier to put on. But again, if you're someone who has wide feet, I wouldn't even consider a pair of Sambas because they already look very narrow, and even if you size up, The other problem may be is that they're gonna fit too long, and then you're gonna have some heel slippage. So try on a pair of regular Sambas first, try it out and see how they fit before pulling the trigger on this collab. As far as the comfort, they are pretty much like regular pair of Sambas. Pretty flat midsole and cushioning system here. These are not going to feel as stretchy, so they might feel tight around the top of your feet. So that's something to consider with this particular pair. So my overall take on this pair and this collaboration is mad props to HAL Studios once again, man. Every single pair, every single collab that I bought from them, obviously like Asics and now here with Adidas, they just don't miss, man. They do an amazing job. Pay attention to details. The materials are usually high quality stuff, and once again here on this particular Samba, I mean, what can I say? This shoe right here probably ranks as one of the most premium sneakers that I own, guys. The leather materials, the suede, all the little details are just spot on, man. So mad props to them for really delivering such an amazing collaboration. And this is the type of shoe, this is the type of collab that I see where Adidas is talking some smack, letting Nike know that they do have a lot of good stuff coming out in 2024. And if they deliver stuff like this and they're working with collaborators and delivering this type of shoe, man, Nike better watch out. Of course, Nike is always gonna probably outsell everybody, but boy, is that market share is gonna start shrinking. You have other brands coming after them as well that are doing really well, like this year Asics, even Adidas with the Samba, New Balance of course. So this is gonna get really interesting. I love the competition. I love when brands like, you know, even Adidas, that is a major player, that kind of, you know, after the whole Yeezy thing, kind of felt like they took a step back, but then the Samba blew up out of nowhere, the Gazelles blew up out of nowhere, and then they had really awesome collabs with other collaborators and major brands as well. But here, guys, this type of sneaker right here is the one that gets me excited, because not a lot of people are probably going to talk about this, not a lot of people are going to have this shoe in like their top 10, of course, but for me, man, this might be one of my top 5 sneakers that I've bought this year or I've seen this year, because that's how good this collab is. So with that being said, let me put these on and show you guys how they look on feet. Alright guys, so that's it for me. Hopefully this video brought you a detailed look of the Adidas Velosamba and HAL Studios collaboration. Let me know in the comments below if you were lucky to snatch one of these pairs, and if you did, how you feel about them, what you think about the overall style and materials that they use on this pair. And like always guys, thank you so much for tuning in. To all the new subscribers, thank you. If you're new, stopping by for the first time, you like this type of content, I will appreciate it very much if you subscribe, if you like the video, if you comment below, because that's what helps this channel grow, and I can't do that without you guys. So also follow me on Instagram and Threads at Guy and Kicks. And that's it guys, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.